The Promethean Prize will be delivered to Mikhail Saakashvili, the former president of Georgia. And we're here to speak with his mother, Professor Gyuli Alesania. Poles remember the words of the Lech Kaczyński, who at the moment, in this 10th August 2008, said that today is Georgia, tomorrow Ukraine, day after the Baltic countries, and then perhaps my country, Poland. Today, we see that this came true. You cannot say that he was wrong, that was exaggeration, that was fantasy. No, that was a real vision of what Russia is and why Russia wants to re-establish its empire. And when your son realized that this is exactly what Russia wants to do.
That forecasting of Lech Kaczyński was true, of course, and that was justified later. Today everyone sees that how Russians invaded Ukraine, and the same could happen in Poland. Why not? But now I hope that it never can happen, because when the West is united, and that picture, what we see today, it's not possible. Russia is over. I mean, Putin is over. I hope so. Yeah.
Well, I can only agree with that, also hope so. Let us jump now to the situation of your son. That's right now. He is in Georgian prison. And can you describe us his situation?
In the end of the 2013, in the end of 2013, when his term was over, of course, he did not plan to leave his country, but many people, former presidents and people who had high positions, they came and warned my son to leave the country because the new government planned to kill him, just to kill him. So he left the country, and finally he spent years in Ukraine. He had their high position. He was respected there. Many people loved him, and he loved Ukraine. By the way, my son studied in Ukraine. In Shevchenko University he studied, and he had many friends there. Of course, it was very comfortable to be there for him. But anyway, finally, I saw the last months when I visited him in Kiev, I felt that he had homesick. And at the same time, we had elections in those times. Normally, we have no elections in Georgia right now because by their coming of this new government, that was cancelled. Elections was over. Everything is fabricated. And that time we had some elections, and my son probably decided to come and to help somehow. But of course he expected. I think he expected that such a scenario, which happened later. And I don't know what was the organization, who was the initiator of all that, but now we have what we have. And he was detained. After that, already 1 year and a half, he is a prisoner. And he was transferred from one prison to another, and right now he's in the infirmary. But actually he's in prison, still in prison. And he was poisoned. He was poisoned. There, we had many doctors checked him up, and they found, and one analysis was made in Germany, and another in the United States, in California, and they said that he was poisoned. So right now, actually, we have a situation when they are killing him slowly. But anyway, he has cachexia, and can you imagine his height is 1.94 m, and his weight is 61 kilo. So he's weak. He can't move. He's all the time in bed. And he can't eat. That's also his problem. And, but he's still there. So we don't know how he can survive. Yeah. That's our situation today.